Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And I know I seem to open all my videos with hi guys. It's been a while, but it has been another while, and I'm really sorry guys. I find it really hard because I still live at home, so I find it really hard to film videos when like parents are home or anything like that. I just like having just my own space, which obviously I'm always in my bedroom here, but like where no one can hear me and all that kind of stuff, if you get what I mean. I love making videos. I just need to get back into it and get into the swing and everything, but I've got a lot I want to talk to you about today. I can't even say words in front of a camera anymore. So basically there's about 4 things I want to talk about today, and the first one is London Film and Comic Con. Now I am delighted that I am going again this year. I didn't make it last year. I've only ever been once before, which I think was 2 years ago. I didn't even meet any of the celebrities or stars there. I basically just went to see what it was like, to look around the stalls and everything, and I absolutely loved it. I wanted to go last year, but I couldn't make it. So yeah, this year I will be going, and I cannot wait to get there again. I'm actually travelling by myself from Plymouth, where I live near Plymouth. So London isn't, well, it's easy to get to, but it takes quite a while, especially by coach or train or whatever. But I'm travelling up by train, on the Saturday about mid-morning, getting there early afternoon, and then yeah, going to the Comic Con on the Sunday. Now I'm actually going by myself, but if you watch my videos, I'm sure you would have heard of The Geek's Handbag and Adam. I'm meeting Adam there on the Sunday, so that should be really good to meet him. I've never actually met him before. We've been friends for a little while now, so it'd be really nice to meet him. If you're watching, Adam, be good to meet you, mate. So yeah, that was the first thing I wanted to talk about. But if you're going, please in the comments below, tell me what you're going for, what you're looking forward to. If you're meeting anybody, I'm looking through the list, and I might meet a couple this year. It depends on money and everything, but they've got a really good lineup this year. They've got Zoe Wanamaker from Doctor Who. They've got a couple more doctors. The list is gone, but they've got a load of people this year, and some pretty big names. Alison Hannigan from How I Met Your Mother. I know her from American Pie personally and those movies, but yeah, really good lineup this year, and it's going to be well worth a visit. Secondly, what I wanted to talk about, and I am so excited about this, because it was one of the biggest shows of my childhood. I'd never missed an episode, and more recently, a bit of a guilty pleasure, I've been looking at old clips and whole episodes on YouTube, but The Crystal Maze is coming back to Channel 4. I know this isn't new news, but I just wanted to talk about it. It's been presented by Richard Adoadi, who is from the IT crowd and Travel Man and all that. I absolutely love him. He's so daft and everything. And I've seen a preview of a clip which looks really good. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below. And also, one of my friends said that he saw like a teaser trailer for it on Channel 4. So I've looked on YouTube, and apparently there's 3, 4, 5 teaser trailers going around, and it looks absolutely incredible. I think it was filmed a couple hours up the road from me in Bristol. They've built a whole new maze in this kind of industrial warehouse or hangar or something, but it looks brilliant. But I'll link the teasers down below for you. There was a futuristic zone 1 and an industrial zone 1 so far. My friend saw a Crystal Dome 1, which I would absolutely love to see, but I don't know what it is about the Crystal Maze. Maybe it's nostalgia as well. Like I say, it's one of the biggest shows of my childhood, but I cannot wait for that to come back. I've heard rumours that it's coming out in June. Obviously we're already in June now. What are we on? We're on June the 7th now, so yeah. Over the next 3 weeks or so, there should be a new series of the Crystal Maze on the way. That's obviously if they keep to the schedules, but hopefully they will. And yeah, honestly, I cannot wait for the Crystal Maze, because yeah, one of my favourite ever shows. So another thing I want to talk about is Doctor Who. Now I know this isn't new news either. We've had it back for what, 6 or 7 weeks now, but I'm absolutely loving it. I think it's one of the best series we've had in quite a while. Absolutely loving Pearl Mackie as Bill as well. It took me a few episodes to get into her story and into like the groove of liking her. Like when we had Christopher Eccleston and Rose, I was completely into the Rose storyline straight away. With Bill, Not quite as much, but I'm absolutely loving her now, and just loving her kind of learning everything about the Doctor again and the TARDIS. And I know we have that with every single companion, but I love the take on it, and I love how each companion has a slightly different variation to what they think about the Doctor, or they think about the TARDIS, and obviously how it's bigger on the inside and all that. I absolutely love the reactions of that. I really liked the kind of three-parter story we just had. If you haven't seen the last part of that, I don't know if you just want to mute me for 2 seconds, because I was going to say, I'm not sure what I think about the regeneration scene on the ship. Now, in my eyes, it was a little bit of a cop-out. I mean, when we had the series trailer, obviously, it's what everybody was talking about, is the Doctor going to regen early? Obviously, that we saw the trailer with the hand regenerating, obviously it was all part of the same thing in the end. And I think most of us knew the regeneration scene would be this week just gone, after we saw the next week trailer the week before, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah, I don't know what I thought about it. Obviously the Doctor just kind of like, he didn't even regenerate partially, did he? He just kind of like, he's obviously got something inside of him that can kind of do the regeneration effect. But yeah, I don't know, it was a really good episode and a really good trilogy, I thought. I'd probably give the trilogy as a whole maybe a 7 out of 10, but when that scene was quite early in the episode, am I the only one that lost interest a little bit? Just let me know down below what you thought about the regeneration scene if you watch Doctor Who. Obviously not everybody on my channel is going to watch Doctor Who, but if you do, let me know what you thought about that, because I don't know if it was a missed opportunity. Obviously it caused a load of hype when we saw it in the season trailer or the series trailer. So yeah, let me know what you thought about the regeneration scene. 2 more things I just want to talk about quickly. Number 1 is this gadget, which I picked up a month and a half ago or so now. But it is the Nintendo Switch, and I'm absolutely in love with this machine. This machine. I'm kind of, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest Nintendo fan, but there's something about Nintendo and just something about the fact that I don't know what it is, but obviously I love when I was younger the Pokemon collector cards, and obviously you could play Pokemon on Nintendo, obviously being one of their franchises. And even though it never gets a huge load of third-party support, there's something about it. There's something about the original games, like the franchises that Nintendo have, and they're just some of the best games you can get. Like obviously, especially Mario Kart. I'm just trying to get up the screen with all the characters on. There's a load of characters on this one. I think it's like a deluxe edition from Mario Kart 8, which was on the Wii U, which I never had a Wii U. I've had quite a few Game Boys, not the original one, but the SP that had the little, like a little square one, and the screen flicked up. I had the Game Boy Advance. I had a Nintendo 3DS. So this is obviously the next one and the newest one. And I'm absolutely loving it. If you've got a Switch, let me know what you think about it. I'm pretty much giving you loads of questions to answer here. Just answer the ones you want to. But yeah, absolutely love this device. I've also got Zelda, which is an amazing game. I haven't finished that yet, but I need to get onto that. But yeah, fantastic Switch there, and I can't treat myself to it. So I do not regret the purchase at all. It's a fantastic gaming machine. If you'd like a video on that, let me know. I can show you the bits and bobs. Again, you've probably seen loads of videos on it. But if you want my take on it, or a bit of gameplay maybe, let me know and I shall do that. And the final thing is another thing I've treated myself to. And I've been looking at these gadgets for ages, but the decent ones are usually a bit out of my price range. But it is the DJI Spark. Now, I know they're meant to be out in about a week's time, but I think they're quite in demand, and I'm not sure. I was nowhere near one of the first to pre-order it. I was pondering on it for about 4 or 5 days, but before I eventually took the plunge. But now I'm so excited for it to arrive. If you don't know what I'm talking about, DJI are kind of like the Apple of drones. They're very good. They're quite pricey. I mean, they released the Mavic 6 months ago, 7 months ago, which was a kind of like compact drone, but it's still £1,000. The one I've bought is about half the price of that. And it's about half the size of the Mavic as well. It's a real portable thing that I'll be able to take out on days out and add to my Instagram. And yeah, just drones in general. I think they're becoming quite mainstream now, and moves like this from DJI definitely help it out. Where still, they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. They're not toys. But I'm really into my photography. I'm really into Instagram as well. So being able to have an aerial camera that can take 1080p video and 12 megapixel camera stills is really appealing to me. And again, I could probably go out and buy a DSLR for that kind of price, but at the end of the day, I'm into my gadgets and I couldn't resist it in the end. Like I said, I thought about it for quite a few days, but I eventually took the plunge and I cannot wait for it to arrive now. So when that arrives, I'll probably do an unboxing on the channel or a review with my first impressions. I'm really looking forward to doing that. So I think that's everything I wanted to cover today. Hopefully there'll be some more kind of like normal Tech Time Raw videos soon. I've got a few new Funko Pops actually, which I haven't covered. I know I do quite a few Funko Pop things on my channel, but I collect a load of them, so I do like to show them off sometimes and show you guys what I've added to my collection. Although to be fair, it's been ages since I did a Funko Pop collection video and showed you like every Funko Pop I have, so maybe I'll make that one video where I'll show you every pop I have, and then I'll dedicate a little bit of that video to the new ones. That might be an idea to do actually. But yeah, I hope you're all keeping really well. Sorry it's been so long since the last video, but I'm so excited for the next couple of months. I've got London Film and Comic Con at the end of July. I'm going to be there on the Sunday, I think I mentioned that. If you're going as well, just please let me know and let me know who you're meeting. I've got the Spark, which I might do some, no not Spark, the Switch, which I might do some coverage on soon. The Funko Pop video will hopefully be out soonish. I know I'm rubbish for keeping my promises on time-wise of videos, but I'll try. And yeah, any other news, anything else that you're excited about in the geeky world? Crystal Maze, the Spark, the Switch, Doctor Who, anything, let me know your thoughts in the description. No, said that again, didn't I? In the comments down below. And I was going to say in the description I'll leave some links about the things I've spoken about in this video. But take care, I hope you're all doing really well, and hopefully it won't be too long until the next video. Until then, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.